We live in a society where women often finds herself restricted by glass ceilings at various aspects and stages of her life, or she's expected to fit into the glass slippers, a metaphor inspired by the story Cinderella, where the king looks for the woman who can fit into the glass slippers so that he can marry her. Which means that we women are expected to fit into certain norms of the society that are created by the society, and if we do not fit into that, we are termed overambitious, bold, and I don't know what not. Even after shattering the glass ceilings, women often finds herself on the glass cliff, which is basically situations where women are bound to fail because the situation has gotten absolutely out of control. Women are given power in the situations where everything is already gone south so that they can give her the power and prove to the world that women cannot excel or take up situations and positions at the top because they are bound to fail. Even after flying from the glass cliff with the help of her knowledge, skills, and abilities, woman finds herself stuck to the sticky floors and faces obstacles of daily life, of gender biasness, of house chores, or to fit into the society that restricts her growth and her career. Empowering women is not about creating schemes for them or organizing social talks for them. It's about giving them equal respect, equal power, equal pay, and equal opportunity at the table. Women should be given freedom, confidence to choose what she wants in her work as well as life. We cannot preach about women empowerment if we do not make a society for a woman where she can breathe in peace and has the freedom to do and choose whatever she wants in life. We live in a society where every one of us wants a confident, bold, and independent woman. But sadly, we do not know how to live with them. We want a woman who goes out and work, but also at the same time is expected to be at home as if she doesn't work and to work as if she doesn't have a family. Aren't we expecting a little bit too much from her? But that's okay. She has the capabilities and the abilities to do it all, to have it all because she's a woman. And in history, we have seen women like Malala, Michelle Obama, Sheryl Sandberg, Leena Nair, Chanda Kochar, Saina Nehwal. These women, be it in different industries, but are excelling in their work. And I'm sure these women must have fought for all of the things that she has currently. Because it doesn't come easy for a woman. It is a little challenging to be a woman in current society, but at the same time, the growth opportunities are immense only if she realizes her own potential and doesn't seek validation outside. Me being a woman, absolutely seek and up for uplifting other women to be their best potential. And this is when I realized when a couple of months back, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl, and looking at her, I realized, oh, I need to be creating videos for her to grow up and see on the channel that how a woman should be powerful, should realize her own potential, and how she can be her best version. So basically, these videos are teaching lessons that I am creating for my daughter to watch when she grows up. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you a guide that will help you thrive at work and in life and be your best version. But before diving into that, let's understand the firewalls concept. We understood about the glass ceiling. Now it's time to understand about the firewalls concept on which this entire roadmap is based on. So firewalls concept is actually a 3-layered circle concept wherein at the heart and the innermost circle is about working on yourself, on your mindset, on your inner talk, and on your self-worth, that you deserve the best. You have the abilities to be your best self at both work and life. You can have it all that you have imagined for. Let nobody tell you that this is something you cannot have. Never listen to any voice outside of you that tells you this is something you cannot have. First, work on your innermost circle because that's where the change is going to come from. It's going to reflect it in the people around you only when you're able to change yourself and exude that personality and confidence in the outer circle, which is your environment, in the people that you be with, in the stuff that you do, whatever it could be, in the food that you make, the videos that you create, the articles that you write, the class that you teach. Everything will be reflected once you have made that shift and that change in your mind over here. It is going to be reflected in your behavior first. And when it is reflected in your behavior, that's when it's going to be reflecting in the people around you, the immediate people around you, whom you live with, your partner, your spouse, your children, people that you work with, or places that you go on a regular basis with your friends. And after that, it's going to expand, and the world will know that this woman has actually decided to believe in herself, to revoke every voice from outside and only listen to her inner voice and to excel in her career and in life. Like, for example, you guys are very much close to me despite sitting at various geographical locations in India, in Canada, in US, in UAE. But what I have decided to believe is that I have the knowledge, skills, and abilities to uplift and empower other women and make her believe that she can be whatever she wants and be her best version, and let not the world tell her otherwise. And by following this roadmap or these rules to be her best self, she can absolutely do that. In today's fast paced world where women are thriving at career, in personal lives, and social expectations, thriving is not just about survival, it's about excelling in life. And here are 10 rules to follow to thrive at work and at life. Number one is own your ambition and be unapologetic about that. It's now time to be literally unapologetic about being out, being late, working hard on your career and excelling at your career. So when a man is working out, working late, and being out of the house all the time, he is termed as hardworking, ambitious, and does so much for the family. But if a woman is out late working, growing her career, meeting her deadlines, then she is termed as over ambitious and a girl who doesn't care about her family, responsibilities, etc. It's now time to be unapologetic about that as a woman and don't get that societal and family validation in your way of excelling in your career and growing in your career. Which is why for a woman it's very important decision whom she marries and in which family she marries. I am absolutely lucky because I have a husband and a family that understands and supports my career and the needs of my career and understands my ambitions, my goals, and the things that I want to achieve in my career. So they are 100% available for me and always motivate me and support me to grow in my career. So women, be extra cautious about which partner that you are choosing and which family that you are deciding to marry in. Number two is the art of negotiation. It's now time to not settle for whatever is being given to us. It's now time to ask our worth and negotiate our worth because we believe we deserve that. We bring equal things to the table, sometimes even more. We have the capabilities, we have the skill sets, we have the knowledge. By just putting in a little effort, by advocating about ourselves, about our needs, and about our wants, we can get whatever we desire, both at work as well as at home. So, ladies, absolutely master the art of negotiation and learn how it can work in your favor and get you all of those things that you always desire for. Number three is set boundaries and stick to them. Don't let people walk all over you. In life and at work, you will meet people who will sugarcoat things, but in return, they will expect you to adjust. They will expect you do things that you might not want to do, So it's very clear to set boundaries and to communicate them very politely, both at work and at home. That these are some things that I'm okay doing, and these are some things that I'm not okay in doing. Because as a woman, we are expected, okay, this is something that I will be doing, or this is something that she can do because she's a woman. If she's a woman, she will come and cook. If she's a woman, she will eat last. No, she will sit on the table with everyone and eat with respect and not ask to get up at regular intervals to get stuff for the people who are eating with her. That's just one example that instantly came to a mind because yesterday I was watching a movie and that scene instantly recollected in my mind. But you get my point. Set boundaries and communicate those boundaries very clearly but politely. Number 4, build a strong woman network. Do not be with a woman who's actually playing a victim card of being a woman. As a woman, I have to do this. As a woman, I have to do that. Oh, I have to be adjusting. Oh, I cannot have a career. Do not be surrounded with that kind of women. Always be surrounded with those women who are confident, ask for their worth, and believe in themselves. That's the most important thing. Excelling and thriving as a woman is a solo journey, but being surrounded with people and women who constantly remind you for a fact that you do not have to settle will help you in your solo journey 100%. Number 5 is invest in yourself relentlessly. Be in your own skill sets, knowledge, abilities, in your own future. Finance is something that is a separate point, but invest in yourself. Be updated about how to file up taxes, how to invest, where to invest, and all sorts of things. Adulting, because you cannot rely on anyone else with these very important things. What if someday someone decides to end the relationship? What you will be left with? Nothing. And that is not something that you want to be, and start with zero all over again. Be very much confident about doing everything. You are capable of doing each and everything. Driving is the number 1 important skill set to have. Driving a car. Ladies, if you are watching this video and you have not learned driving yet, today take this video as an inspiration and start learning to drive. That will help you with mobility independence. I'm super grateful to my father who taught me driving a car when I turned 18. And ever since, I'm driving on my own and I do not have to look for someone to drive me at some place or wait for an Uber. Uber is there, but the idea of driving yourself is just unmatchable. So for me, going on solo drives and listening to high vibe podcasts or speeches just is my me time. I absolutely love it. And I can just do that for hours and hours. I can go on solo trips, solo dates, solo drives, and whatnot. Number 6 is prioritize financial independence. It's now time to earn your money. Know where to invest that money so that it can grow and be useful to you in the future. Have some basic investment plans like your term insurance or life insurance. I've talked about everything money in this particular video, so make sure that you're watching this because it's a very important video about money and how to have a good relation with money. You are free as a woman until you have money. If you are dependent for someone for money, your independence goes away. And that's when you be dependent. And that's why you have to comply with the norms that that person or their family puts on you. So always be financially independent and always build a roadway and always build a runway for you in times of emergency. Number 8 is speak up for yourself and claim space. We're often told as a woman to adjust, to keep quiet and never voice your opinions or your thoughts. But now it's time to change and speak with confidence, put across your point politely, but make sure that you're heard both in life, both at home and at work. Go to networking events, take initiative to start the conversations with people who might benefit you in your work or at life. I am sure the world needs more of those women who speak up for yourself and claim space and were comfortable sitting at the table, knowing that they bring to the table. Number 9 is embrace failure as a stepping stone. Why? Because always have the agenda, because always have the outlook of you either win or you either learn. If you do not fail, you will not learn. And if you always win, you will not learn something new. So it's important to fail because failure is part of success. But make sure that you're not losing hope and not letting others tell you that you should go other way because you have failed at something. If you have failed at something, that means that you are bound to success. Success is just right on the corner. And lastly, number 10, design your life according to your values. Design your life in a way wherein it's easier for you to follow your values. And more important than that, and any takeaway that you want to have from this video is own up your house. Because before marriage, it's your mother's and father's house. And after the marriage, it's either your husband's father's or mother's house or your husband's house. It's important for a woman to have her own house where she can go and where she can live in and she can call her own. That's the number one important thing. I have promised myself that to my baby girl, I am going to be giving her a house where she can call it her own when she grows up. Obviously, I'm going to be making her do stuff so that she can earn that house, but it's her house. That's where she will live in, and that's where she can call it her own. She doesn't have to say that, oh, I'm going to my parents' house, or she doesn't have to say, oh, I'm going to my husband's house. She is going to be living in her own house. So yeah, these were all of the 10 rules that you can follow to thrive as a woman at work and at life in the current society. I hope all of the rules that I shared with you all were useful and helpful, and this video gave you some points to be your best version and to show up for yourself. So yeah, that was it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Till then, bye-bye.